Sky Force from the ECAC Sports Network. Joining us today is Ed Hottle, the head coach from Stevenson University. Coach, I want to say congrats on earning an ECAC Bowl bid, first and foremost. And secondly, for making your first ever postseason appearance, only fourth season in program history. That's pretty awesome, Coach.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you guys having me on, and it's a pretty special thing for our program.
Absolutely, absolutely.
We've got a group of seniors that have worked incredibly hard and have had to endure a lot to help us get this program off the ground. And some of these guys are actually fifth-year guys that came in for a developmental season back in 2010, and some of them have put off graduation to kind of see this thing through. So we're incredibly happy for them.
Absolutely, absolutely, Coach. Coach, I want to ask you a couple of questions regarding your program and the season and how excited you are about this whole bowl bid. How do you prepare for a team like Bethany, someone that you never played before?
It's certainly been a little bit interesting. In our conference in the MAC, we play 9 conference games a year. So there's a lot of familiarity with personnel. There's a lot of familiarity with schemes and such. So it's been a little bit different. Had to look at some things more times than we normally would to get a sense of what Bethany's trying to do. So it's been a little bit different challenge for us, but it's been fun. It's nice to see something new for a change.
Right. Awesome. So, Coach, what do you expect the atmosphere to be like at Mustang Stadium for the school's first ever bowl bid?
I would expect the Mustang Maniacs to be out in full force. One thing that we do really well here at Stevenson is we get a lot of community support, faculty, staff, students, and they're loud. Our stadium is kind of enclosed a little bit with the gym on one side, woods on the other side, and then our stadium obviously makes it pretty loud. So I would anticipate a pretty exciting and electric atmosphere Saturday.
Absolutely. Coach, what do you anticipate will be the biggest challenge in this game?
Bethany is incredibly athletic. They do, whenever you've got guys that can run around and be physical, it definitely presents some challenges. Their ability to run the football is comparable with some of the best teams in our conferences. So we're gonna have our hands full from a number of perspectives. Defensively, again, same thing. Some guys that are big guys that are athletic, that run around. Defensively, we're very impressed schematically with what they do. They do some things that we've not seen before, and they present a handful of challenges for us on Saturday. That's for sure.
Awesome. And Coach, lastly, how can an ECAC Bowl victory help your program moving into the next year in the future?
It would be huge for us, being just in our 4th year and having such a prestigious opportunity to play in an ECAC game like this, and to not only play but have the opportunity to host is so significant for us. We probably spent as much time recruiting this week as we have preparing for the game, because it is such an important step for our program, and having the opportunity to play in the postseason. You look at the landscape of Division III college football, and if I count correctly, between the national playoffs and the ECAC bowl games, there's 200 Division III football teams, give or take a handful, that are sitting home on Saturday.
You're right, Coach.
So for us to be, one of the select few to have an opportunity to play is something that is an outstanding opportunity for us from any number of perspectives, and most importantly, it validates our decision to start football here. It's great for our community. It's outstanding for the institution as a whole, because it's such an exciting time for us.
Well, Coach, we want to thank you very much for joining us today. We're wishing you the best of luck on Saturday, and continue on in your success, okay?
Thank you very much for taking time. I appreciate it very much.
Absolutely.